Senior Champion Male was won by Ken Lorraine's nomination, Whitby Farm, Mr. Darcy. Grand Champion Female, Rotherwood Lowline Stud with Rotherwood Sapphire Girl. Grand Champion Male was also won by Rotherwood Lowline Stud and Cairn Valley The Big Bang. And the exhibitors group this year was taken out by the Cavan State High School. So congratulations to all of our exhibitors in the Australian Lowline, and we thank our judge, Mr. Graham Brown.
What have we got, Brahmans?
We're welcoming now our Brahman exhibitors. The Brahmans originated in the United States of America in the early 1900s. It was developed from progeny of 4 Indian cattle breeds with some infusion of British bred cattle. The initial involvement of the Australian Brahmans began in Queensland's north of the Tropic of Capricorn. Today the breed influence covers Australia with stud and commercial live cattle exports to many overseas countries. Results as follows. Calf Champion Female was won by Niana Brahmans with Niana Miss Apollo. Calf Champion Male was taken out by Serena State High School and Rodella Bacardi. Junior Champion Female was won by Token Brahman's nomination, Token Miss Praise. Junior Champion Male was won by Alistair and Pamela Davison's nomination, Viva Augustus. Senior Champion Female was won by Raglan Brahmans and Raglan Miss Noella. Senior Champion Male was won by Viva Maxi Bond, exhibited by Alistair and Pamela Davison. Grand Champion Female, Raglan Brahmans and Raglan Miss Noella. Grand Champion Male, Alistair and Pamela Davis's nomination, Viva Maxi Bond. And the exhibitors group was won by Raglan Brahmans. Congratulations, and we thank the judge this year in the Brahman section, Mr. Matthew McCamley.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get the gain off because it sounds like you're really crackling.
What do we got there?
We welcome now our Blond d'Aquitaine exhibitors, the breed that originated from France. The Blonds came to Australia in the early 1970s through semen imports. It is a large animal, wheat coloured, with a range from near white to light brown. They come from an arid region at the foot of the Pyrenees Mountains, with temperatures ranging from -5 degrees to 40 degrees to almost drought conditions. This year our judge in the Blond Aquitaine section was Mr. Scott Hann. Calf Champion Female was won by Wait a While with Wait a While United. Calf Champion Male was also taken out by Wait a While Stud and Wait a While Universal. Junior Champion Female was won by Melinda Blondes and Melinda Tiger Lily. Junior Champion Male was won by Wait a While with Wait a While Trademark. Senior Champion Female also won by Wait a While Stud and Wait a While Trish. Senior Champion Male, Melinda Blondes and Renard Solomon. Grand Champion Female, Wait a While Stud and Wait a While Trish. Grand Champion Male, Wait a While Stud and Wait a While Trademark. And Wait a While Stud also took out the exhibitors group in the Blond Aquitaine section. Give them a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And as we said, we thank our judge this year, Mr. Scott Hann.
Green or black or what?
What breed have we got here? Brangus, is it? Pretty sure there should be. Someone will tell me if I'm wrong.
We welcome now our exhibitors, our Brangus exhibitors into Senepol. The breed that originated from Louisiana in the United States of America. The Brangus is a cross between the Angus and Brahmans. First known attempt to establish the Angus Brahman cross as a breed in Australia was made by Mr. L. Delandelez in Rockhampton, here in this very area. His first bull, Cherokee Lothar, was born in 1951. Brangus cattle numbers have expanded to every state in Australia. Brangus may be black or red in colour and are naturally polled. This year, our results stands. Calf champion female was won by Hanson Cattle Company with Bulakina Extra Perfect. Calf champion male was won by Hanson Cattle Co. and Bulakina Extra Bombastic. Junior champion female was won by Rocky View Brangus and Rocky View Savannah. Junior champion male won by Hanson Cattle Company and Bulakina Who's Handsome. Senior champion female Chadwick Downs Cattle Company and Viamonte Red Blue Bell. Senior champion male DJ and JM Wright's nomination Ramsey Creek Magic. Grand champion female Chadwick Downs Cattle Company and Viamonte Red Blue Bell. And grand champion male Hanson Cattle Company and Bulakina Who's Handsome. And the exhibitors group this year in the Brangus section was won by Hanson Cattle Company. Congratulations. And our judge this year was PJ Budler. We now welcome into centre ring the Brafords, a breed that originated from here in Rockhampton. The Australian Braford breed was evolved by the late Mr. Adam Ray from Edengarry at Cunnawarra in 1946 from crossing Brahman and Hereford breeds. The society was formed on the 13th of the 9th, 1962. Brahmans are in most states of Australia and overseas countries. This year, judging our Brafords, we had Mr. Rick Greenup. Calf champion female was won by Little Valley Grazing Company, Little Valley Miss Natasha. Calf champion male, Downfall Creek's nomination, Downfall Creek Langley. Junior champion female, Little Valley Grazing Company and Little Valley Sainton. Junior champion male, Sunny Lawns Brafords with Sunny Lawn Heavy Duty. Senior champion female, Sunny Lawns Brafords and Sunny Lawn Dresden. Senior champion male, McNamara Pastoral Company with MCN Wolfman. Grand champion female, Sunny Lawns Brafords and Sunny Lawn Dresden. Grand champion male, McNamara Partnership and MCN Wolfman. And the exhibitors group was taken out by Sunny Lawns Brafords. Congratulations.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's it. So what if I... Grand champion, so it's in partnership with these three states. No, just yeah, good on you, mate. Thanks. Good on you, mate. Thank you.
Well, we welcome our Charolais cattle now, originated from Rio Grande in Texas in the United States. Charolais was a breed that was formed here in Australia in 1978. Some 8 years after the Charolais semen was first used over Brahman cows from central Queensland, Callide and Dawson valleys, being a derivative breed. During the early years, there was a lot of time spent on researching what percentages of the parent breeds work best for an Australian conditions. Today we have the Charolais. This year, in the Charolais ring, our judge was Mr. David Brunfield. Calf champion female was won by Huntington Charolais and Huntington Nee Henry U295. Calf champion male, Rosewood Charolais and Rosewood UE. Junior champion female was taken out by Wattlebray Charolais, Wattlebray Trinity. Junior champion male, Wattlebray Charolais and Wattlebray TNT. Senior champion female, Wattlebray Charolais and Wattlebray Rainer. Senior champion male, Greenfield Charolais, Greenfields Smithy. Grand champion female, Wattlebray Charolais with Wattlebray Rainer. And grand champion male was won by Greenfield's nomination, and that was Greenfield's Smithy. The exhibitors group was won by Wattlebray Charolais.
I'm just trying to stay a bit warm, I'm freezing.
Coming forward now, we have the Charolais, the breed that originated from France. Charolais were first developed in the 16th century in central France. The Charolais were the first European breed to enter Australia in 1969 by the way of semen imports from the UK and live animals from New Zealand. Their coat is usually white, although a few animals may show a light tan colour. Judging the Charolais this year, our judge was Mr. Peter Collins. Calf champion female was won by Full Ways Charolais and Full Ways MK Coco. Calf champion male, Cassaglen Charolais and Cassaglen Underrated. Junior champion female, Cassaglen Charolais and Cassaglen Lady in Red. Junior champion male was won by BP and MJ Swee with Brendale Tab. Senior champion female, Clearview Charolais and Clearview Rainey. Senior champion male, Moongool Charolais and Moongool Tenor. Grand champion female, Clearview Charolais and Clearview Rainey, or Clearview Rain. Grand champion male, Moongool Charolais, with their nomination, Moongool Tenor. And the exhibitors group this year was won by Full Ways Charolais.
Oh no, you're right.
Droughtmaster.
Now we move to the Droughtmasters. The Droughtmaster are a fixed breed of beef cattle which originated in the early 1900s in northern Queensland. From crossing Bos Indicus, Brahman or Zebu and Bos Taurus British breeds to combine the unique characteristics of both. Results this year: calf champion female, Glenlands D Droughtmasters with Glenlands D Fame and Fortune. Calf champion male, Glenlands D Droughtmasters and Glenlands D Fort Knox. Junior champion female, Glenlands Droughtmasters and Glenlands J Favourite. Junior champion male, Glenlands D Droughtmasters and Glenlands D Freedom Fighter. Senior champion female, Glenlands D Droughtmasters with Glenlands D Esprit. Senior champion bull was won by Glenlands Droughtmasters with Glenlands J Excalibur. Grand champion male, Glenland D Droughtmasters with Glenlands D Freedom Fighter. Grand champion female, Glenlands D Droughtmasters with Glenlands D Esprit. And the exhibitors group, you guessed it correctly, was Glenlands D Droughtmasters. This year, judging our Droughtmasters was Mr. Andrew Raff.
We welcome our Fleckvieh exhibitors. The breed from Germany. Fleckvieh came to Australia in the 1970s by Mr. Harry Miller. They developed in the 17 to 1800s. They are a Germany and Austria's largest breed with over 6 million in number. An early maturing breed, which is a beef and dairy breed, which are found all across continental European. These days, Fleckviehes are the largest breed in South Africa, known as the ultimate crossbreeder because of their middle-of-the-road commercial types. Judging our Fleckviehes this year is Mr. Graham Hoff. Calf champion female was won by Trinity Vale, with Trinity Vale Undercover Angel. Calf champion male also won by Trinity Vale and Trinity Vale Urban Sensation. Champion junior female Wandina Denmeyer Fleckvieh Stud and Wandina Denmeyer Treasure. Junior champion male was won by Tennyson Vale Simmentals and Fleckviehes with Tennyson Vale Theo. Senior champion female Wandina Denmeyer Fleckvieh Stud and Wandina Toffee. Senior champion male Stone Ridge Livestock and Stone Ridge Talladega. Grand champion female Wandina Denmeyer Fleckvieh Stud and Wandina Denmeyer Treasure. Grand champion male Tennyson Vale Simmental Fleckviehes with Tennyson Vale Theo. And the exhibitors group this year was won by Wandina Denmeyer Fleckvieh Stud. Congratulations. Well, we welcome now the Gelbvieh. This is the oldest German breed which came to Australia in 1988. And they have expanded rapidly. It is well established in all states. They have a reddish gold to russet coloured, straight, medium length coat. It may be difficult to pronounce, but you break it down, Gelbvieh. This year the result stands. Calf champion female was won by Wee Talabar and Wee Talabar Lady in Red. Calf champion male exhibited by Midas with Midas Usanova. Champion female was also won by Midas and Midas M. Junior champion male, the Midas exhibitors with Midas T036. Senior champion female, Midas Stud with Midas Yoletta S024. Senior champion male, Brian Cadaz with Cad Farm Gelbvieh Spartan. Grand champion female, the Midas Stud and Midas Yoletta S024. Grand champion male, Brian Cadaz with Cad Farm Gelbvieh Spartan. And the exhibitors group this year was won by Midas Stud. Congratulations. And this year, judging the Gelbviehs, we had Mr. Andrew Olive. Is this Grayman? Well, we have the Graymans now. This year the Grayman was judged by Mr. Graham Brown. Results this year from the Grayman ring. Junior champion female was won by NB7 Stud with MB7 Tennessee T12. Senior champion male, Maple Downs Stud and Maple Downs Triumph. Grand champion female, NB7 with NB7 Tennessee T12. And the grand champion male was won by Maple Downs Stud with Maple Downs Triumph. Congratulations. Well, we welcome our Hereford and Pole Hereford exhibitors into Centre Ring. Because the Hereford cattle, first cattle to reach Australia, were imported to Hobart in Tasmania by Cressie Co. in 1826. Herefords come from the country of Herefordshire in southwest England. Since the introduction of Herefords to Australia, the breed has been developed by cattlemen to adapt to the entire spectrum of climatic regions. They have been bred to adapt to tough conditions of the tropical north right through to central Australian pastoral zones and to colder areas of southern Australia. This year, judging the Hereford and Pole Hereford cattle all the way from the United States of America, we had Mr. Jack Ward. Results stand. Calf champion female was won by Yagaburn Pastoral Company and Yagaburn Prunella. Calf champion male was won by Braylin Herefords and Braylin Renault U034. Junior champion female was won by Keenamar Pole Herefords and Keenamar Last Day T016. Junior champion male RG Ogilvie and Sons with T. Angie Tyson T009. Senior champion female Keenamar Pole Herefords with Keenamar Princess S009. Senior champion male also won by Keenamar Pole Herefords with Keenamar T-Rex T002. Grand champion female Keenamar Pole Herefords with Keenamar Princess S009. Grand champion male was won by Keenamar Pole Herefords with Keenamar T-Rex T002, and the exhibitors group this year was won by Keenamar Pole Herefords. Congratulations. Now we have the Limousins, a breed that originated from France. The first Limousin cross calf in Australia was born in 1973, and the first full-blood Limousin was imported in 1975. French pure Limousins are a rich gold colour with lighter circles around the eyes and muzzles and shading to a lighter colour on the legs. Limousins can also be black or red as a result of grading up from black or red cattle. Limousins are a hardy breed with low birth weights. This year, the calf champion female was won by Oakwood Limousins with Oakwood Me. Calf champion male, Providence Limousin Stud and Flemington Under Control. Junior champion female, Sowden Cattle Company with 5-star Pistol Packin' Mama. Junior champion male, Goldcrest Limousins and Goldcrest Toby T61. Senior champion female, Gender View Livestock and Gender View Gem S38. Senior champion male, Lindsay View Limousins and Oakwood Cut Right. Grand champion female, Gender View Livestock with Gender View Gem. The grand champion male was won by Lindsay View Limousins with Oakwood Cartwright in partnership with Ulster Limousins and Red Oak Genetics. And the exhibitors group in the Limousin section this year was won by Gender View Livestock. Our judge that judged the Limousins for Beef 24 was Mr. David Bonfield. The breed that originated from Victoria, the Murray Grey. The birthplace of the Murray Grey was the Upper Murray River on the New South Wales Victorian border. The breed takes its name from its place of origin and its grey colour. In 1905, the first grey calf was born. The Murray Grey breed was the first breed of beef cattle developed by Australians. Another great Australian success story. Murray Greys this year were judged by Mr. Kurt Wise. Calf champion female, exhibited by St. Germans Murray Greys, St. Germans Charlie U4. Calf champion male, Maple Downs Stud and Maple Downs You Betcha. Junior champion female, Mayfair Murray Greys and Mayfair Lucy T50. Junior champion male, Mayfair Murray Greys and Mayfair Tal Bingo T30. Senior champion female, Maple Downs and Maple Downs Tarella. Senior champion male, Mayfair Murray Greys and Mayfair Turramurra T24. Grand champion female was won by Mayfair Murray Greys and Mayfair Lucy T50. Grand champion male, Mayfair Murray Greys with Mayfair Turramurra T24, and the exhibitors group was won by Mayfair Murray Greys. We welcome our Red Angus exhibitors now. The breed from Scotland. Red Angus have a most unique and interesting colour. It can be described as golden red. More than 100 years ago, Aberdeen Angus breeders had red, black and grey cattle in their herds. In 1970, there were enough Red Angus herds to form a breed society. Red Angus are a pole breed. Our judge this year in the Red Angus was Miss Erica Halliday, calf champion female, exhibited by Round 'em Up, won by Round 'em Up, Udder Me Up, U21. Calf champion male, Chadwick Downs Cattle Company and Mo Cone, CD Utopia. Junior champion female, Round 'em Up, Murwatha Tenya T19. Junior champion male, SB Haywood and KL Smith's nomination, K5X Tradition. Senior champion female, Round 'em Up stud with Murwatha S46. Senior champion male, Cliff Downey with Red Gums Tough Guy. Grand champion female was won by Round 'em Up stud and Murwatha S46. And grand champion male was won by Cliff Downey and Red Gums Tough Guy. And the exhibitors group this year in the Red Angus section was won by Round 'em Up stud. Coming forward now, we have the Red Pole breed. The judge this year was Mr. Graham Brown. Red Pole, the breed that originated from England, is a result of combining the beef type of the Norfolk and the milking ability of the Suffolk Pole in the 18th century. The breed came to Australia in the mid-1800s. The cattle are dark red and polled. It is a dual-purpose breed for both beef and milk, but the emphasis has changed over the years and now it is mainly used for beef production. Results from the Red Pole cattle this year. Calf champion female, TB Lee & Co. with Omega-3 GGI. Calf champion male, was won by TB Lee & Co. with Omega-3 Voice. Grand Champion Female, TB Lee & Co. and Omega-3 Gigi. And Grand Champion Male, TB Lee & Co. with Omega-3 Voice. Congratulations to our Red Pole exhibitors. Now we move to the Romagnola, the breed from Italy. Romagnolas are a very old breed of beef cattle, over 2,000 years old. They were first introduced into Australia in the 1990s. Pigmentation is almost identical to the grey Brahman, protective dark skins and grey to white coats which reflect the sun. This year in the Romagnola section, the judge was Mr. Shane Bishop. Junior champion female was won by Romagnola Beef Genetics with RBG Trophy Wife. Junior champion male, Romagnola Beef Genetics, RBG Theodore. Senior champion female, Romagnola Beef Genetics with RBG Sweet Pea. Senior champion male, exhibited by Mr. Peter Turner and Carrie Downs Sebastiano. Grand champion female, Romagnola Beef Genetics, RBG Sweet Pea. Grand champion male, Romagnola Beef Genetics with RBG Theodore. And the exhibitors group this year was won by Romagnola Beef Genetics. We welcome into centre ring now the Gertrudis, the breed that originated from Texas in the United States of America. King Ranch introduced the first registered purebred Santas to Australia in 1952. The Santa remains the only beef society in Australia to maintain a strictly controlled herd classification system. Santa is a large beef breed and are adaptable to a wide range of climatic conditions. The Santa Gertrudis this year was judged by Ms. Erica Halliday. Results stand: calf champion female, Hatton & Co. and Santa Hat Utopia, U037. Calf champion male, RL Pastoral Company Proprietary Limited with Riverina Universe, U104. Junior champion female, Waco Santa Gertrudis and Waco Utopia, U105. Junior champion male, Magona Cattle Company with Magona Raider. Grand champion male, Magona Cattle Company with Magona Raider. Senior champion female, Magona Cattle Co. and Magona Queen Bee, Q53. Grand champion female, also won by Magona Cattle Co. and Magona Queen Bee, Q53. And senior champion male, Cardona Santa Gertrudis Stud and Cardona Warlord, W53. Exhibitors group in the Santa Gertrudis this year was won by Magona Cattle Co. Now we have the Senepol from the island of St. Croix in the Caribbean. The Senepol here this year was judged by Dario Bumguarten, one of our international judges. Senepol Calf Champion Male was won by Calvary Christian College. And Calvary Hindu-Minium Junior Champion Female was won by Pinnacle Pocket Cattle Co. with Pinnacle Pocket 323. Junior Champion Male, 5-star Senepol and 5-star Winston. Senior Champion Female, Plencho Ella Hill Senepols with PHA Quinten. Senior Champion Bull, 5-star Senepol with 5-star Thor. Grand Champion Female, Pinnacle Pocket Cattle and Pinnacle Pocket. Grand Champion Male, 5-star Senepol with 5-star Thor. And the exhibitors group this year in the Senepols was won by Pinnacle Pocket Cattle. The next breed we welcome into centre ring here this afternoon, part of our parade of champions, is the Shorthorn, the breed that originated from England. The logo, the breed that built Australia, is not just a promotional line. Shorthorns were one of the first purebred cattle known to be imported into Australia in the 1800s. From that point on, Shorthorn cattle have become a major part of the Australian cattle industry, not only in the purebred form, but also as the basis of the establishment and formation of other breeds. Our judge this year in the Shorthorn group was Mr. David Greenup, I should say. The Shorthorn results as follows. Calf Champion Female, Calrossi Anglican School with Camilla Emily, U03. Calf Champion Male, won by Wingfield Wagyu and the Park Shorthorns with the Park Money Man. Junior Champion Female, Calrossi Anglican School from Tamworth and Camilla Henna, T26. Junior Champion Male, Roger and Naomi Evans from Tamworth and Nagul Park, LGD Tahoe, T112. Senior Champion Female, also won by Roger and Naomi Evans and Nagul Park, PW Bell. Senior Champion Male, Royala Stud and Royala Black Adder. Grand Champion Female, Roger and Naomi Evans and Nagul Park, PW Bell S104. Grand Champion Male was won by Royala Stud and Royala Black Adder, T208. And the exhibitors group this year was taken out by Royala Stud in our Shorthorn section. And we thank our judge, Mr. David Greenup. We welcome the Simmental cattle now from the Sim Valley, where they originated from Switzerland. Simmental is the most numerous Bos Taurus cattle breed in the world, with over 40 million heads spread from Russia throughout Europe and North and South America to Africa and Australasia. The breed was developed in Europe as a dual-purpose milk beef breed. The breed was introduced here to Australia in 1971 as semen from New Zealand using bloodlines sourced from Europe. Our judge this year in the Simmental was Mr. Andrew Olive. Calf champion female was won by Ellendale, red and black Simmentals, with Ellendale flirting with desire. Calf champion male, Elite Cattle Co. and Elite Under Par. Junior champion female, Elite Cattle Co. and Elite Black Wendy T165. Junior champion male, KBV Simmental Stud and KBV United. KVB Simmental Stud also won champion female with KBV Romy. Senior champion male, Meldon Park Simmental Stud and Meldon Park Stamp Duty. Grand champion female, KBV Simmental Stud and KBV Romy. Grand champion male, Meldon Park Simmental Stud and Meldon Park Stamp Duty. And the exhibitors group for Beef 24 in the Simmental section was won by KBV Simmental Stud. And we thank the Cathedral College, all these school students that are displaying our breed signs for the Grand Parade here this afternoon. We have now the South Devon. The breed originated from England and it evolved out of the south of the Devon County in the United Kingdom. In the early 70s, South Devons were becoming more widespread and the original importation of live cattle were made to New Zealand and semen to Australia. Our judge this year was Mr. Graham Hoff in the South Devon ring. Calf champion male was won by Kildare Grazing Company from New South Wales and Kildare Utopia 2. Junior champion male, McCutcheon family and Billy South Devons and Billy Tamani. Senior champion female, Kildare Grazing Company with Kildare Diana 114. Senior champion male, Kildare Grazing Company and Kildare Tango. Grand champion female, Kildare Grazing Company and Kildare Diana 114. And the grand champion male was won by Kildare Grazing Company and Kildare Tango. Congratulations to all of our exhibitors in the South Devon section this year. The Speckle Park, the breed that originated from Canada. The aim was to breed and develop a middle-of-the-road, medium-sized, polled, good beef animal. Thus was born a phrase often attached to the breed, a balanced breed with colour bonus. Colour patterns of the Speckle Park are distinctive and certainly catches one's eye. This year judging our Speckle Park cattle was Mr. Peter Falls. Calf champion female was won by Jack and Gar Speckle Parks with Jack and Gar HS109F. Calf champion male, Jack and Gar Speckle Park and Jack and Gar Undervalued. Junior champion female, Cecilia McKay's nomination, Salamba Jewel of Justice. Junior champion male, Superb Speckle Park Stud and Superb Top Shot. Senior champion female, Black Diamond Speckle Park Stud and Black Diamond Silky Touch. Senior champion male, Southern Cattle with Southern Bite the Bullet. Grand champion female, Black Diamond Speckle Park Stud and Black Diamond N86 Silky Touch. Green champion male, Southern Cattle with Southern Bite the Bullet. And the exhibitors group this year was won by Black Diamond Speckle Park Stud. Well, we welcome our square metres now, the breed that originated from New South Wales. The aim was to have cattle that would produce a 260 to 300 kilogram vealer at 8 to 9 months of age. This year, the square metre cattle were judged by Mr. Graham Hoff. The calf champion female was won by Dacabin State High School with Dacabin Uleni. Calf champion male, Dacabin State High School and Dacabin, Utah. Junior champion male, Aldridge State High School and the Ridge Taurus. Senior champion female, Dacabin State High School and Dacabin Rosella. Senior champion male, Dacabin State High School and Dacabin Titanium. Grand champion female, Dacabin State High School with Dacabin Rosella. Grand champion male, Dacabin State High School and Dacabin, Utah. And the exhibitors group in the square metre class this year was won by Dacabin State High School. Well, we welcome our exhibitors now for the Ultra Black and Ultra Red exhibitors here at Beef 24. Our judge this year was Mr. P.J. Bundler. Now results, calf champion female was won by Palgrove Pastoral Company Proprietary Limited and Palgrove Star U113. Calf champion male, Palgrove Pastoral Company Proprietary Limited and Palgrove Untouchable U98. Junior champion female, S.B. Haywood and K.L. Smith with K5X Miss Foundation T40. Junior champion male, Hanson Cattle Co. and Bulakina Wide Load. Senior champion female, Hanson Cattle Co. and Bulakina Very Now. Senior champion male was won by Palgrove Pastoral Co. Proprietary Limited and Palgrove Truman T971. Grand champion female, Hanson Cattle Co. and Bulakina Very Now. Grand champion male, Hanson Cattle Co. Bulakina Wide Load. And the winner of the exhibitors group in the Ultra Black, Ultra Red section this year was taken out by Hanson Cattle Co. Now we have the Wagyu, the breed from Japan. Australia received its first Wagyu genetics in 1990 and frozen semen and embryos have been available here since 1991. 1997, the first 5 full-blood Japanese cattle were introduced into Australia. This year, judging our Wagyu cattle, we had Mr. PJ Butler. Calf champion male was won by Wingfield Wagyu and the Park Shorthorns with Wingfield Park U0059. Junior champion female Wingfield Wagyu and the Park Shorthorns with Wingfield Park T0011. Grand champion male Wingfield Wagyu and the Park Shorthorns with Wingfield Park U0059. And grand champion female was taken out by Mayfair. Murray Graves with Mayfair Lucy T50. Congratulations to our Wagyu exhibitors. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that will complete our parade of champions here this afternoon. Folks, if you wouldn't mind, if you could please put your hands together for all of our champions, all of our breed exhibitors here at Beef for 2024. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we will now move on with the Nutrien Ag Solutions Interbreed Championship here this afternoon. We will have the judgment of our Supreme Champion Group, our female and our male. Well, it's also lovely to welcome here this afternoon our 3 Interbreed judges. They certainly need no introduction into the cattle industry here in Australia. It's great to welcome Mr. Ian Galloway, Mr. Scott Dunlop, and Mr. Wayne York, your three interbreed judges here this afternoon. And we'd also like to welcome all of the representatives from Nutrient Ag Solutions, who have been the sponsors once again here at Beef 24 for the Stud Cattle Championships. And our official sponsors of the Interbreed Championship here this afternoon. Well, as we welcome our exhibitors into our main arena, as he said, our three interbreed judges here this afternoon, we welcome Mr. Ian Galloway. Ian has had a lifetime in the beef industry and has been involved with breeding commercial and stud cattle for over 60 years. In that time, Ian has seen many developments in testing, selecting and measuring livestock for improved production traits. Ian has judged at all the major royal shows in Australia, including Sydney, Brisbane, Melbourne and Hobart, involving many breeds, as well as interbreed championships across all of those royal shows. Ian has travelled overseas to judge national shows in South Africa and Finland. Ian has had the privilege of judging previously here at Beef Australia, including steers, paraders, Charolais and Brahmans. The Galloways have exhibited at every Beef Australia event since its inception, regularly been in the championship awards. We welcome Mr. Scott Dunlop. Scott Dunlop, along with his wife Rebecca, operate under the banner of Dunlop Cattle Co., running cattle across several properties in the Brisbane Valley, South Burnett and Central Queensland. A commercial operation is in place, not only servicing the family's homegrown cattle, but also incorporates a considerable number of trade cattle, eco-passing and various breeds. Scott also heads up the Dunlop Santa Gertrudis stud, based on approximately 700 registered females, as well as another 700 purebreds. Dunlop SG markets some 250 bulls annually, with half of these selling at a non-property sale in September and the remainder through private sales. Scott has had the opportunity to judge both stud and commercial cattle in 3 states. Major highlights include appointments at Brisbane Ekka, the Sydney Royal, Alice Springs Show and Sale, and Beef Australia here at Rockhampton. Scott appreciates all cattle and enjoys highlighting the benefits that each individual animal can bring to the beef industry. Our third judge is Mr. Wayne York. Wayne, along with his wife Ingrid and their 3 children, currently own and operate 2 properties in the Springsure and Emerald districts. Their operation manages the largest Simmental herd based in central Queensland. Their Kurragara prefix, consisting of 600 traditional and black Simmental females, are run on these properties, and their progeny are offered for sale privately or at their own Simmental sale in Emerald each October. They also run 200 Droughtmaster stud females and market these bulls all over numerous multi-vendor sales in Queensland. Wayne is also recognised as a leading contract stud stock auctioneer. He auctioneers for some of the most high-profile stud sales on the sales calendar and has been involved in many record price lots over his auctioneering career. So we welcome our three judges here this afternoon, Mr. Ian Galloway, Mr. Scott Dunlop, and Mr. Wayne York. 2. 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2.
One, two.
Yeah, okay. Yep. I'll go this way. Where are we at? 26. Rightio.
1 2 1 2.
Test 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it gives me a great pleasure to welcome to the microphone one of our interbreed judges here this afternoon, Mr. Ian Galloway.
Thank you, Jake. It's certainly my moment in the sun here this morning, or maybe it's this afternoon. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to just to assess these cattle here. This is the premium show for Australian cattlemen and Australian cattle breeds. And looking through here, this is the highlight of beef cattle industry every 3 years, and Beef Australia are doing a fantastic job. I've had the honour here to judge the interbreed classes with my two young components here, not components, my mates here, and it's certainly a great honour to be here. But looking through the cattle here, the Australian cattlemen, stud and commercial, have transformed many breeds. The Brahman cow herd is one of Australia's largest. It's also when you look through on the world scene, the Brahman cow herd, red and grey in Australia, is a major component, and it's also in Mexico and Colombia. But other than that, in the world scene, it's more of a crossbreeding animal. But really, the Brahman breeders have done a wonderful job of transforming the Brahman breed. And when you look through the breeding of the cattle today, there's very few American influence anymore. They've now decided that really, once we've introduced some percentage of American genetics, we're now breeding our own type of Brahmans. But when we look through the other Brahman infused breeds, Droughtmasters, Brafords, Greymen, right throughout, we find that really the Australian cattlemen have done a great job in producing an animal to go out there, that we've still got very much a grass economy as far as the female herd goes, and then we've got the feedlot industry carrying on from there, and then the processing industry. So really, when we look through there, we've got cattle right through to the Wagyu cattle as well. You know, that's another introduction there that is producing quality beef, and another segment of this industry, the great industry that we're in. But looking through all of these breeds here out, and we see that over the time, I guess I'm on the older age or the senior age of in my life, and in the 1960s we saw cattle, we saw everybody introducing British genetics into the British breeds here, and then we turned around and introduced British judges to judge them, and that basically set a standard there back in the 60s. And then we looked at the 80s, and we saw Australian cattlemen introducing American genetics, and lifted the size, and they got up far too tall and unmarketable. And then we imported American judges to judge them, and that set a standard at that stage. So, and now we've got genomics coming into the industry. We've got a lot of EBVs and everything else, and really it's up to the Australian stud breeders to produce cattle that are set, that have got the commercial attributes that you and I run cattle in. Anyway, I'm filling in time here, but they'll tell me what to do in a minute. But really, you as Australian cattlemen, I'm sure all of you up there have all got your own cattle back home, and really it's up to you. And your cow herd is your production company, and really it's producing cattle for your production every year. But really, I'd like to congratulate the exhibitors here today, bringing their cattle forward, and in alphabetical order, I've now given the task of bringing the top 7 breeders groups forward. In alphabetical order, the Angus comes forward, Charolais come forward, Droughtmasters, then Red Angus, Romagnolas, Santa Gertrudis and Simmental. If those breeds can come forward, then thanks. Tammy?
Test, test. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, as our breeds do exit the main arena here this afternoon, barring the top 7 breeds that have been brought forward. If you could please give them a big round of applause, congratulate them on their very, very successful performance here at Beef 24. And we congratulate you all that have travelled far and wide to be with us here in the beef capital of Australia, here in Rockhampton. So currently standing in the main arena, we have our top 7 breeds that have come forward for the judgment of Supreme Champion Group here at Beef 24. They are the Angus, Charolais, Droughtmaster, Red Angus, Romagnola, Gertrudis, and the Simmental are our top 7 breeds here this afternoon. And they are being judged in front of our panel of 3 judges, Mr. Ian Galloway, Mr. Scott Dunlop, and Mr. Wayne York. Well, of course, folks, we are judging our Supreme Champion group here, proudly sponsored by Nutrient Ag Solutions here in our Interbreed Championship. And we go back through past exhibitor champions in the breeds group, right back to the first beef that was held here in 1988. It was won by the Santa Gertrudis, a Yarrawonga Pastoral Company were the winners that year. 1991, it was won by the Brahman cattle, exhibited by Apis Creek Stud and Maureen Olive. 1994, the Charolais were the winner, and Palgrove Stud, David and Bonfield from Devon in Queensland won it in 1994. They also won it in 1997. The year 2000, the exhibitors group was taken out by the Brahman breed, exhibited by Yenda Brahman Stud, Mr. Ron Kirk. 2018, it was won by the Santa Gertrudis breed. That year exhibited by David and Suzanne Bassingwaite and Waco Santa Gertrudis Stud. And in 2021, it was won by the Brahman breed, exhibited by Nobbs Cattle Company. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're not too far off a decision. We will cross back to ring centre, where the judges will announce our champion group for 2024, for Beef 24. So we will cross back to ring centre very shortly.
One.
Okay, so we're ready to go with the judgment, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So we'll cross back down to ring centre, and we invite forward to the microphone one of our judges, Mr. Wayne York.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you very much, Jake. And I guess before we start, thank you very much to the Beef Committee for giving me the opportunity here this evening to cast our eye over what a tremendous showing of seed stock animals that have been presented here in Rockhampton for 2024. It takes a lot of time and effort to bring these cattle here and present them in this condition. Beautiful to see the bit of rain and the moisture around, but not quite perfect for out and centre ring. But one thing I guess it does, it reminds us that in our industry we have to have cattle that are functional and cattle that have survivability. In Australia, with a land of flooding rains and drought, so we have to make sure that we've got cattle that can survive and last the distance here. So I guess, ladies and gentlemen, you see that we've got our top 7 interbreed breeders group line up here. I guess for me, myself, back on our properties back around the Emerald, Central Queensland area, we're trying to make cattle that can survive in that country and head further north or south or west. So we're really paramount making sure that our cattle can survive. One thing I do look for, we've got tremendous things that we can do now in breeding seed stock when it comes to using breed plan figures and genomics. We can use DNA, we can horn and pole test, we can do so many different things to assist us in our selection criteria when we are selecting animals. But one thing I think we've got to make sure that we really keep relevant is the things that that the people before us, before they could pull out a piece of paper or open the laptop, that they could see on figures and on the natural basic breeding breeding things that are going to make a difference. So things that depth of heel and spring of rib. We don't measure those things. We're not measuring breadth of muzzle, width between the eyes, thickness of hips and pins. These are things that we can only see when you get out and walk around them, and I think that's one of the big things that we've got to continue to try and teach through our youth programs is the natural instincts of animals. My grandfather, my father, the fathers before them, they selected animals on site and worked out what things worked and what things didn't to get to their animals, whether that's hair type or things like that. So I think we've got to be very mindful of that. And as we bring to the top 7 here, these breeders group, I guess when we were looking through, we're trying to find animals that are even in type right from the first animal right through to the back. It's a bit like a football team, in my opinion. If you look at the Brisbane Broncos, you need to have some bit of grunt up front, so we need a few Payne Haas's, a few Shane Webke type animals. We need to have that bit of grunt in every single animal to throw that performance, throw that thickness, throw that strength of body. That weight for age, we get paid on weight, so we've got to make sure we've got it. And then we've got to move into, we need to have agility. We need our centres and our fullback and our wingers. We need those fellas with speed, so we've got to have agility, and that's where our structure comes into it. We've got to have depth of heel. We've got to have the right angulation through the front legs. They've got to lift them up. They've got to carry them. They've got to walk along. So that's our back line. And then obviously we need to have the smarts as well. So we need our halves and our hookers. And that comes back to our reproductive sound, because if we can't have that to set us up to the next generation or that next score, for example, in the NRL, guess what? We don't get the bicky. So we've got to combine that and create that into a team that's going to come forward at the end of the day. As we go through, you see the Angus right out the front there. You've got Charolais second. You've got Droughtmasters here in this third position. You've got Red Angus here. Romagnolas next, Santa, and then the Simmental breeds down the bottom end there. But as we go through, ladies and gentlemen, we tried to find animals and breeders that had such similarities in their cattle all the way through. It's a real credit to them, and it might have been only minor details that have split us, but our champion breeders group for Beef 2024 will go to the Angus group up the end there. So please put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Terrific team of cattle, very hard to split them. The Romagnola team was right up there for a very young team. They're a very group of cattle, so congratulations to you all. It's such a big effort and it's such a terrific example. So please, ladies and gentlemen, take notice of those cattle out there and notice of the breeders, because look at the type of cattle that they've got, and I'm sure they'll go on and do a tremendous job in the industry. Thank you.
Congratulations to Pine Creek Angus Stud, your champions for 2024. Well, of course, we thank Nutrient Ag Solutions sponsoring our Interbreed Championship once again here at Beef 2024. And they'll be sponsoring our next two championship classes, which will follow, which is for the Supreme Champion Female and Supreme Champion Male. As we said, our champions this year in our group section has been awarded to Pine Creek Angus Stud. Our previous winners in 2021 was the Brahman breed exhibited by Nobbs Cattle Company. 2018 it was taken out by the Santa Gertrudis breed, David and Suzanne Bassingwaite from Waco Santa Gertrudis. 2000 it was won by Yenda Brahman stud, Ron Kirk from Gayndah. 1997 it was the Charolais. They also won it in 1994. The Palgrove stud, David Improved Bonfield. In 1991 it was the Brahman breed exhibited by Apis Creek Stud. And this year, 2024, we add the name of Pine Creek Angus Stud into the history books here at Beef. We welcome to the presentation area representatives from Nutrient Ag Solutions there to hand over that perpetual trophy to our champions, along with the Queensland Country Life capturing this wonderful moment down here in Ring Centre. And we've also got Beef TV, who have been broadcasting live here at Beef for the entire week, also down there with their crew in interviewing our winners here this afternoon. So we won't be too far away from having the judgment of the female interbreed class here this afternoon. Our females are just marshalling as we speak at the moment, and we will invite them forward very shortly here into our main arena. Well, there's a parade off now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Could you please give them another big round of applause? The winners of our group section here this year at Beef 2024 was the Angus, exhibited by Pine Creek Angus Stud. Well, I invite forward now our exhibitors now for the Supreme Female Championship class. If they could please make their way into centre ring. So we welcome our exhibitors now for the female interbreed class here this afternoon. As all of our breeds are represented, the Australian Heritage Angus, the Blond Aquitaine, the Braford, the Brahman, Brangus, Charolais, Droughtmaster, Fleckvieh, Gelbvieh, Brahman, Hereford, Pole Hereford, Limousin, lowlines, Murray Grey, Red Angus, Red Pole, Romagnola, Gertrudis, Senepol, Shorthorn, Simmental, South Devon, Speckle Park, Square Metre, Ultra Black, and the Wagyu. Hello. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're about to make the presentation for the female Interbreed Championship here at Beef for 2024. What a wonderful lineup of females we have presented for our three judges here this afternoon, Mr. Ian Galloway, Mr. Scott Dunlop, and Mr. Wayne York. Gives me great pleasure also to invite to the microphone, now I'll just get his prefix right, the Stud Cattle Championship Committee Chair, Mr. James Kent. Thank you, James.
Thanks, Jake. Just while our panel of judges are making the decision out here in the Interbreed Cow Championship, on behalf of the Stud Committee and the entire Beef Australia team, I'd just like to extend a big thank you to all our exhibitors who have travelled right across Australia to be here today and exhibit their cattle over this Nutrien Stud Cattle Championship over the last 3 days here at Beef Australia. So it takes a mountain of effort and to get your cattle here looking tremendous for it to culminate in this Interbreed Championship in this lovely weather we've got here today. But all these cattle that have come out and all the cattle that have been paraded in front of the judges across the last week have just really been an outstanding advertisement for the Australian livestock industry and specifically the seed stock industry here in Australia. I'd also like to extend a thanks to our committee that have worked tirelessly over the last 18 months in ensuring that every stone has been unturned to make this a great event. We've obviously faced a few challenges and for example, what we're experiencing right now, but pardon the pun, it hasn't dampened our spirit and we've stuck through to ensure we can do everything we can to make this event a successful event it is. So I'd just like to thank everyone associated with the Stud Cattle Championship and enjoy the afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you, James, and congratulations to yourself and the committee and the band of volunteers that have come together to put this magnificent event on here in the city of Rockhampton for 2024. Well, as we said, we are judging our Supreme Champion female exhibit here at Beef 24, and we go through past winners of this championship class right back to the first Beef back in 1988, won by the Santa Gertrudis breed, and Robin Leah Nightingale, exhibited by the Cinnamon family that year. 1991, it was the Gelbvieh breed that won the champion or Supreme Champion female, exhibited by Lionel Busquis from Cudell in New South Wales, and Gold Star Paula 53X. 1994, it was won by the Charolais breed, exhibited by Palgrove Stud, David Improved Bonfield, and Palgrove Estella 19. They also won it at Beef 1997 with Palgrove Panchi 55. They were the winners in year 2000 as well with Palgrove Refine 32. They won it also in 2003, this is Palgrove, with the Charolais of Palgrove Maxine 43. 2006 was also won by the Charolais breed with Advanced Liberty Y73, owned by B. Duke from Alra, exhibited by Mr. Steve Haywood that year. In 2009, it was won by the Brangus breed, exhibited by Charolais Brangus Stud from Dingo here in Queensland, and Charolais Bella. In 2012, the Red Angus won it with Bolton Girls Whisper Echo, exhibited by Bolton Girls Red Angus from Congapana in Victoria. 2015, it was the Charolais breed with Crathis Estella 32, exhibited by Elite Charolais. 2018, it was won by the Charolais breed once again, and that was Moon Ghoul Typhina 9, exhibited by Ivan Price, and the Moon Ghoul Charolais stud from Yulbar. And they also won it in 2021 with their Charolais female, Moonghoul Radical 26. So there you have it, folks. They are the past winners since Beef 1988. What breed will add their name into the history books? We're about to find out. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I invite forward to the microphone to make the announcement of the final 7 here this afternoon, Mr. Scott Dunlop.
Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for bearing with us. Apologise for taking so long in such inclement conditions, but while I apologise, I don't apologise because I think there's a tremendous group of cattle out here today, and they're well deserving of their time. And normally we say their time in the sun, but their time in the rain today. Yeah, you, the people in the crowd, you're the real judges, and you'll make up your minds as to what you think are the best. But so we've decided today. I think we've ended up with 5, which we all had in our top group, and we were going to bring them forward. And Ian will give a bit more commentary on them once we come up with a decision. So without any further ado, if we could, in our top group, if we could bring forward the Angus cow. It's up the front here, 36-month-old cow, not old, tremendous growth in this cow for a young cow, great capacity, springer rib, doing an exceptional job on a calf. We move down the line here a little bit further, we get to the Charolais cow, another young cow. She's still under 4 years of age. Tremendous capacity in this cow. Once again, like we say, we talk about commercial attributes. Yeah, tremendous capacity in this cow. She's got plenty of muscling and meat in her, but it's a coverage on her and the exceptional job she's doing on that calf. We move down the line further, and we've got the Romagnola cow down here. This cow here, you would have saw her out in the breeders group, 32 months of age, only a youngster, tremendous bone in this cow. Once again, tremendous carcass merit in this cow. It's got a thumping calf on it. She's doing a great job. Very maternal for a cow with that much power. Then we move down to the Santa cow here. If we could pull her forward. A lovely cow. Once again, we've got all young cows here, which is great to see. Young cows that are just into their breeding life, but doing a tremendous job. You can't help but admire once again the common theme: the capacity in this cow, the depth of body, the flank on her, the udder on her. She's a tremendous cow. And last but not least, the Simmental cow. Feel like we're harping on and saying the same things. This cow here, very commercial, got plenty of scale in this cow, plenty of carcass in this cow, plenty of volume, tremendous udder, tremendous milk on her, and they're our top 5 out of all these worthy exhibits. And if you give us another couple minutes to deliberate, Ian will come up with a result and inform you. Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, our top 5 here this afternoon for our female Interbreed Championship that have been brought forward by our 3 judges. We have the Angus breed, the Charolais, Romagnola, Gertrudis, and the Simmental. And all of our other breeds are now leaving the main arena here this afternoon. We thank them for their wonderful support and congratulate them on all of their success here at Beef 2024. As they leave the arena, folks, if you wouldn't mind putting your hands together there for all of our exhibitors here that have vied for our female Interbreed Championship class. Thank you. So once again, folks, just to run you through the breeds we have here, the final 5 here for our female Interbreed Championship here at Beef 24. Have the Angus, Charolais, Romagnola, Gertrudis, Simmental. We'll have our deliberation from our judges very shortly with the announcement of our winner for Beef 24. So we'll invite forward now to the microphone one of our judges here this afternoon, Mr. Ian Galloway.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is maybe the most important class of all, because this is the production end of our beef industry, our profitability in our operations, because we all sell just as many females as we do males, and we all realise that we like our steers and how well they look, but really the whole production of it is in the kitchen area, and that's about producing productivity, calves on the ground, and really when we do have to look after our female side, because we're all very proud, and if we want to go anywhere, it's our females that really come forward. We might sell our steers to buy the new truck or the new ute, but it's our females that, when our cast for age cows and our number 2 heifers, they're the ones that pay the running costs through the year. And so really this is one of our more important aspects of this showing, that we've got to look after our female side. There's 5 excellent females here in front of you here today, certainly going right through them, the semi-cow, the Santa cow, the whole lot of them. There's a lot of production in these cows, and really we've got to look at the 3 Ps, and that's production, production and more production. So really looking at these, and we've been working together pretty well, these 3 young judges of ours, and really the grand champion or supreme champion female of Beef 2024 goes to the Santa Gertrudis cow. Just the refinement of this female, the calf, we always, at home, when you're classing your females, you class them on the calf that's following, and and the ones those that aren't producing the best calves, which might be the fattest cows. So, but anyway, and really this is a great unit here. She's fine throughout, and a great calf at foot. So well done.
So congratulations to the Magona Cattle Company with their female here at Beef 2024, and that is Queen Bee Q53, have taken out the champion female. It's the first time since Beef 1988 the Santa Gertrudis have taken out the female section. So congratulations. And we welcome to the presentation area, of course, our sponsors of our championship, Stud Cattle Championships here at Beef 2024, Nutrien, Ag Solutions, representatives from the company there to pass over the perpetual trophy, and our official photographers here at Beef, and also the Queensland Country Life. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we'll just wrap up our official photography commitments, and we will then move on with the Nutrien Ag Solutions Interbreed Championship for our male exhibitors very shortly. Once again, a big congratulations to our champion female this year, Magona Cattle Co.'s nomination, Queen Bee, Q53, have taken out the Supreme champion female. So we now invite forward all of our male interbreed exhibitors, if they could please make their way into centre ring, and we will commence our judgment of this Supreme Championship class. Our final class here in the Nutrien Ag Solutions Interbreed Championship. Welcome all of our breeds here for our male interbreed championship class. We have the Australian Heritage Angus, the Angus, Blond Aquitaine, Braford, Brahman, Brangus, Charolais, Droughtmaster, Fleckvieh, the Gelbvieh, Brahman, Hereford, Limousin, lowlines, Murray Grey, Red Angus, Red Pole, Romagnola, Gertrudis, Senepol, Shorthorn, Simmental, South Devon, Speckle Park, Square Metre, Ultra Black, and the Wagyu. Past winners of the male Supreme Champion exhibit here at Beef Australia. In 1988, it was won by the Simmental breed that year, Dunmore London Times, exhibited by H.M. Miller from Manila in New South Wales. 1991, it was a Brahman breed, won by Apis Creek, Godfrey, that year exhibited by Mrs. Maureen Olive from Marlborough. 1994, Charolais were the winners with Two Up the Vegemite Kid, exhibited by Rosedale and Kelly Waller from Young in New South Wales. 1997, the Charolais were the winner with Gunadoo Q, exhibited by D.G. Nolla Proprietary Limited from Oakey. 2000, the Brahman breed won it with Kabbalah Laureate, exhibited by Apis Creek. 2003, the Shorthorn breed were the winner with the Grove Kaprotswick, exhibited by the Morgan family from Condamine. 2006, the Gelbvieh breed were the winners with Double J Zulu, Jackson Pastoral Company from Bearton, Gyra in New South Wales. 2009, it was the Herefords with Wallen Creek Dimbula C261, presented by Wallen Creek Herefords from Lilydale, Drillham in Queensland. 2012, the Droughtmasters were the winner with Glenlands Prince, the Child's family from Glenlands. 2015, it was the Raglan Victory, the Brahman breed, exhibited by Andrew and Roxanne Olive and family from Raglan. 2018, Simmental, Meldon Park, major player, Robert and Elizabeth Skeen from Cecil Plains in Queensland. And 2021, the Shorthorn, Royala Ventura P158, the Job family from Royala Stud in Yeovil in New South Wales. So folks, they are the past male Supreme Champions here at Beef Australia. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, of course here this afternoon we are watching the Nutrien Ag Solutions Interbreed Championship for our Supreme Champion Group female, and we're judging our final class now for our Supreme Champion male. It gives me great pleasure representing Nutrien, our Region Manager of the East, Mr. Robert Payne, to say a few words. Thank you very much, Robert, and welcome to Beef 2024.
Thank you very much. Firstly, I'd like to congratulate the Beef 24 Organising Committee on such an outstanding event. Thank you to all those who have taken the time and made the effort to exhibit today in the Interbreeds Championship to make this such a hotly contested event. I'd like to also thank the judges who are busy at work now as I speak, and also to our Nutrient Ag Solutions clients that have taken the opportunity and time to come and visit us during the course of the past week at our site, and also the Nutrient Ag Solutions team who have represented the company so well during the past week. So thank you very much and enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, Robert. That was Robert Payne, the Region Manager for the East for Nutrient Ag Solutions, and we thank Nutrient for their great support here at Beef for 2024. So not too far away, folks, for the deliberation from our judges for our Supreme Champion male exhibit here at Beef 24. Don't forget, straight after this, this will wrap up things here in our centre ring, but there's still plenty of things to see and do right around the course of the Rockhampton Showgrounds. All of our great independent traders. We've got live music also here this afternoon and throughout the course of the night. All of our bars are open, celebrity chefs, restaurants. It's all action of plenty here on this Thursday afternoon at Beef 2024. Once again, we'd like to thank Stock Live as well. They've been live streaming all of the judging here in Centre Ring this week at Beef 24, taking beef right around Australia. And we've also got some international viewers online at the moment, so very good afternoon and welcome here to Beef 2024. To all of our live stream viewers, and we thank Stock Live for broadcasting all of our live streaming this week. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we now welcome to the microphone Wayne York to invite forward our finalists here in our Male Interbreed Championship this afternoon.
Thank you very much, Jake. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the tremendous lineup of our male grand champions for Beef 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, as the three judges were walking around, I think we were mainly looking for the very similar traits. As I spoke earlier, I guess we're looking for a lot of functionality in the cattle. We don't want them too extreme. We want cattle that'll, hit a weight early, so that the more we can breed, so fertility counts. The heavier we can get them at a younger age, that's performance, so that counts. And obviously, then we move back to doing ability and things like that that are going to make our cattle as less costly to run as possible, but we get as many kilo over the scales and we hit those market specifications as quick as we can. So I guess as we walk through, ladies and gentlemen, we look for a bit of moderation, structural soundness. We're looking for beef and thickness and natural doing ability. And the first, in no particular order, we're going to bring forward is the Brahman bull. As he comes forward, he will be one of our first ones. A bull with a lot of tremendous bone and great thickness and length to him as well. So he was one that we all agreed on that should come towards the first line. Our second animal that we'll be bringing forward, again in no particular order, will be the Brangus bull. You can appreciate this bull. He's only a young bull at 17 months, so you have to compare him to bulls that are probably older here in the class. But a bull that's very relevant. He's got good bone and skin, and a bull with a real lot of appeal. Our next bull as we move along, a tremendous Charolais bull there, but our Charolais bull will get taken forward. He's a bull that we all had on our list as a bull to move forward into our top 7 as 3 judges selected. A bull that hits a lot of markets and a bull that'll do a tremendous job moving on. Our next bull that has got 3 ticks on him from all our judges will be our Hereford bull. Another younger type of bull here, but a bull with a lot of capacity and a lot of length to him and balance. And I'm sure Scott will pass his judgments further on as we get close to the end. But a tremendous bull to move forward and a bull that really suits the industry, as well as a Limousin bull, which you could take him forward, please. A bull with a massive amount of capacity. I'm sure a lot of people can see the quality in that bull as he moves forward. Our next bull will be the Red Angus bull. He's only a younger bull too, this fella, so he'll move forward as well. And as we move down the line, we've got some tremendous young bulls through the list, but our 7th and final top 7 that we've selected altogether will be the Simmental bull here. He will get drawn into the top 7 to complete our 7 bulls that we've moved forward. Our other judge, Mr. Scott Dunlop, will do his commentary with these bulls as we find our final selections. But ladies and gentlemen, a tremendous run of cattle right through the back line as well. And those are the 7 that us 3 judges have all combined and put our ticks on to move forward. So congratulations to them, and I'll hand you back to Jake to keep us moving on. Thank you.
Thank you, Wayne. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, as all of our breeds that haven't been called forward for the top 7 as they leave the arena, if you wouldn't mind just giving them a round of applause and thanking them for their great efforts here at Beef 2024. So your top 7 breeds that have been called forward here in the Male Interbreed Championship class: the Brahman, Brangus, Charolais, Hereford, Limousin, Red Angus, and the Simmental. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we'll cross down to Scott Dunlop, who will pass his comments on these top 7 male exhibits, and then we will have the announcement of our Supreme Champion male exhibit for Beef 2024. Down to Scott.
Thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as I said earlier, we apologise for taking the time, but yeah, to get these animals here, it's a long journey. Yeah, it's not just years, it's generations of breeding that have gone into these cattle, and it shows in the quality that we've got in front of us today. So I think for all these bulls that went around the ring today, they're all champions in their own breeds, in their own right. And to get out here to be in what we've ended up with the top 7 today, I think that's a win in itself. How spoilt for choice are we? The cattle we've got out here today, no matter what your production system is, no matter what your country type is, the bull is here for you today. We've got tropical cattle, we've got British cattle, we've got Euro cattle, and they've all got something to offer to each individual production system, whichever one you may be targeting. Judging stud cattle, like I think Ian might have commented earlier on, it's for me, judging stud cattle, it's just commercial cattle on steroids. You know, you've got to have that commercial focus, because at the end of the day, it's meat on the hook at the end of the day, and that's what we're looking. We're looking for reproduction. We're looking for the muscle that Wayne spoke about. We're looking for that carcass, but we want to put the cover on that carcass. Then we want to make them mobile. You need to put them on a good set of feet and legs that are going to carry that carcass around the paddock. And then we need to make them reproductively sound. You know, we need that bull to go out and breed. We want him to pass on those positive attributes that we see in him. As a young fella, my father told me, he said it's pretty simple. Keep them long, keep them deep, keep them wide. So much to offer here today. The Brahman bull here, he's obviously targeting that tropical type market, and that the country where only the Brahmins are going to survive. Like, you got to admire this bull for his breed character. You look at that siry head on him, the amount of bone on that animal, reproductively sound underneath, clean through the sheath, tremendous growth in that bull. Another tropical bull here in second, the Brangus bull. Much younger bull. We've probably got the benefit out here. We know the ages on these bulls and the scans and whatnot. I think he's 17 months of age. So, you got to take that in consideration when you look at him. The smoothness in that bull, that sleek coat, once again, that siry head about. He's got that depth that I spoke about. You get him in there and you can get a hold of his flank. He's a great bull, 17 months of age. The Charolais bull here. You can't help but admire the Charolais breed for their attributes. The bone in this animal, the length of body in this animal, carries so much carcass, but yet he's still so smooth. And that's what we're trying to do. Like, everything we're doing in cattle, I believe, is it's antagonistic. We're trying to breed them heavy and muscly, but we're trying to breed them with plenty of fat cover. We're trying to breed them big and growthy, but we're trying to breed them fertile. So that it's trying to get that balance to get the best of every world. Hereford bull here. You can't help, once again, a very young bull. I think he is 21 months of age. Like, the growth in the bull, the weight in that bull, the cover that the Hereford breed is known for. The bone and that length of body. You put that length in him, you're going to get that weight in him. You have a look at his sheet on the back of his parade. He's got plenty of weight in this bull. Reproductive, clean through the sheath, great set of testicles. We go to this red Angus bull down here. You can't help but admire him for the softness in him, the fullness in him. He's a very full-bodied animal. He's standing on solid bone without being excessive, but the coverage, the squareness through the hip. The Simmental bull. You take a look at this, the capacity in this animal. You got to admire this bull for his capacity. That heart room in him. How much he's got through the guts there. Like, you got to have that middle in there. You got to have that engine room in your cattle, and he's got plenty of that. He's got that capacity. You get him behind him. He's full through the twist. He's showing that great smoothness, that thickness through the thurls. That's where we want. We want to put the meat on the cattle, and we want to put it wherever we can. We move to what we have ended up with, the Limousin bull here. You can't help but admire this bull for the. He's the biggest capacity bull in the class for our mind. You look at him through that girth there, that fullness, that spring of rib, that length of body. You get in behind him here. You look over his top. Yeah, the squareness through the hip, but he doesn't just carry it there. He gets wider again, down through the stifle, down through the thurls. Then you get right in behind him, up in the twist there. You can't put any more meat in that bull. The muscle in him is tremendous, but what is great about that the muscle's covered in a lot of fat, like so soft and so deep in the flank, and so much. When you get that meat in your cattle, and always talking about hindquarter and whatnot, you want to get that depth of body, not just that thickness, but that depth. Carry it down through to the hock. For that reason, our Simmental bull is our grand champion of Beef 2024. Limo, I saw. I was only joking. The Limousin bull, sorry.
So congratulations to our Limousin exhibitor, and that is Lindsay View. Limousins and Oakwood Cutright have taken out the Interbreed champion here for 2024. So we will have the official presentation, folks, and that will then conclude things here in the main arena. Once again, as I leave the arena and parade out, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are still with us, if you wouldn't mind giving our male exhibitors a big round of applause on an outstanding lineup. But once again, there can be only one supreme champion, and congratulations to Limousin breed, Lindsay View Limousins and Oakwood Cutright.